Alright, here's what you need to know about last episode. Apparently, Aset is dead. That happened towards the end of the episode. And she died in a similar way to what happened in Mizuki's Somnium. We kind of got a glimpse of it, and then we woke up from the Somnium. So that's a little bit suspicious. And then apparently this guy, who's a politician, is somehow involved in the case. He's been in contact with this phone near where Shoko died. So we need to figure out what exactly is his deal and how he's connected. So I kind of left off on a bit of a cliffhanger, but we're going to continue right now, and I'm excited about it.
Funny, I was gonna ask you the same thing.
I really want to know what's his involvement here.
Date, calm down.
You know Iris Sagan, don't you?
No, I don't. I've never heard of her.
Maybe he's lying, maybe he's not. Maybe he only knows her as Aset. But even if he doesn't know her name. Oh, frick, can I show him one of these? Let's see, let's go to where Iris was found. Do I tab? This information is irrelevant. I mean, I think that's kind of relevant. Hey, at least it's not penalizing me if I choose the wrong thing. Even though So doesn't know Iris. What do you mean? Okay, so I need to show him a picture of her first so we can identify. Interesting, a little bit different, the way they kind of present the facts and things. Put a picture of Iris in front of So.
So you've never met her before?
I have not.
Have you seen her corpse?
Corpse?
I know you've seen her body.
Based on what?
Based on the fact that you were leaving the warehouse. Yeah, that's also important, but there's something else. Which one do you want? Where she's found?
Iris's body was found at Okiura Fishery
Okay,
Cold
that was
Storage
two.
Warehouse.
Okay. We're doing this a little bit differently. I'm just kind of figuring it out on the fly. Iris's body was found at... Yep.
What does that have to do with anything?
I stood up and went to the corner in the room. I picked up the PC monitor and put it on the desk in front of him.
This. Aiba, play the video.
Right away.
Yeah, you were leaving the crime scene, you idiot.
I see. Then I suppose you know I was there.
Then you saw the body.
I didn't. I was at the warehouse, but I didn't see any corpses there.
Don't lie to me!
It's the truth.
Then what were you doing there?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, what were you doing there?
I choose to remain silent.
You what?
Remain silent, as is my right, guaranteed by law. Remember that I am a politician.
That is true. He is a politician. I mean, it's like, what are you supposed to get one up on him?
Rights.
Date, can I get a second?
What?
Does it matter if he saw the body or not in this case? He's a busy man. If we hold him here too long...
I think it does matter, because why was he at the location of a body?
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that Sosajima is her killer, or is at the very least involved in the crime somehow.
Yeah, I feel like that's a reasonable thing to say, that he's involved in some way. He's at the location, and it's like it's not like a common location here. He wouldn't just be visiting there, you know?
Why not ask him for his alibi first?
So I should do the time of death?
Iris was killed sometime between 2 and 3 in the morning. Do you have an alibi for that time?
I was playing mahjong all night at a place called Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
Politician spending all night in a mahjong parlor.
An exclusive mahjong parlor, yes.
If it's mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
Indeed I did, but they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
Date, I did some research. Dora Dora is a private room mahjong parlor. It is owned and operated by one individual.
If the rooms are private, that limits the number of potential witnesses.
Oh no, the person who owns it isn't going to be Senju, is it?
The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket. He's the only one we can ask about So's alibi. Especially if he doesn't remember any of the 3 people he played against.
He might as well not have an alibi.
That's not much of an alibi, So.
Please, this is ridiculous. First you suspect me in the matter of Shoko Nadami, and now this?
I mean, you are undoubtedly connected to both of those.
I haven't killed anyone. Not Shoko, not Iris. Besides, if I stabbed a woman, why would I bring her to a cold storage warehouse?
Wait. What did you say?
He slipped up. Did you guys see that? He slipped up. He said if I stabbed her. We didn't tell you how she died. We didn't tell you what wounds she had, huh? But I remembered he slipped up. If I stabbed a woman, so he does know about the corpse, because... Alright, let's do the autopsy.
I never mentioned Iris's cause of death. How do you know she was stabbed?
Because
you did it?
don't be stupid.
Then how do you know? Stop dodging the question and answer.
I mean, yeah. He's kind of vindicated here.
Boss, give me permission to sync. He can't hide inside his own head.
You've got it. Sync with him.
Let's go, baby! Okay. Now we're getting into the good stuff.
I put So into chemically induced sleep. But do not worry. It will not affect the sync.
I like how this is somehow legal.
Okay, Dante. Let's do it.
Right.
Alright.
Please, don't forget the 6-minute time limit.
You say it every time.
Alright, let's do it. Let's find out what's in his head.
Let us begin.
Okay, finally, we're gonna get some answers here. I can feel it. We're gonna finally figure out what's going on in this case. Just a little bit. They're not gonna give us the whole thing, of course. They're gonna be a tease about it. Yeah, what do you got? Like toxic gas bubbles? What the frick are you doing? You're so dumb.
Did you witness my superior driving technique?
No! I witnessed you driving around like a maniac and then crashing. You're so dumb.
Yeah, I saw you get in an accident.
No! I only pressed the wrong pedal.
Did anybody else see that thing just get flinged across the screen?
That's what you call an accident.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, stop dodging the question.
Don't
You're
change
just
the
about it,
subject.
so... Yeah, exactly, Dante.
Observe the surroundings.
This is a pretty interesting Toyota. Or excuse me,
In a
it's
word, I'd say it's strange.
Yotota.
Maybe this is So's corrupt nature manifesting itself.
The man Somnium is almost as corrupt as he is. I am impressed. Never mind.
Yeah, this is a real bad dream. Let's get the clues we need and get the hell out of here.
ASAP.
It's Iris. What on earth is she doing here?
Wow, that was the most janky looking walk I've ever seen. Wait, who is this guy?
Iris! We can't go any closer?
We cannot.
That silhouette we saw.
This is So's Somnium. During a sync, we experience the subject's dreams from a third-person perspective.
So is that supposed to be him then?
In other words,
It has to be him.
I cannot say for certain, but probably.
I don't think that's definitive proof, but...
What's going on?
It appears that time is looping in this warped space.
Time is looping? Can't you do something about that?
What exactly do you propose I do?
You're telling me I have to watch this scene over and over?
I don't want to watch it either.
Well then...
I suppose we can help her. We may then be able to ask this manifestation of Iris some questions.
Huh?
How does that work?
Sure, do whatever you gotta do.
We're gonna use So's mind to replicate Iris.
Yes, we have to save Iris, no matter what.
Yeah,
Okay, sure, let's do it.
but to do that, we gotta do something about that huge wooden box.
Why does what a box matter?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Aiba digivolves into Aibamon. Mental Lock 1. Got Mental Lock 2. Okay. Interesting. Okay, what's going on with this like back alley here? Is there 4 digital locks? Or mental locks? Wow, there's 4 of them. Okay. More than we've had to do so far. And we only got 6 minutes. Help Iris escape. If Iris escapes, you may discover So's secret. Okay. Okay. Oops, don't want to do that one. Got a large box, warehouse door, forklift. I don't know, I feel like the forklift's the way to go.
A forklift.
Let's drive it. What does that mean? What is that death symbol?
Roger that.
Does that mean 2 people are gonna die?
It is time to unleash the Drift King.
Didn't you crash a minute ago? Besides, the forklift is front-wheel drive.
I like how she just stays quiet. She's like, I plead the 5th. You're so dumb. Wow, that went as bad as it possibly could have.
There's something here.
Maybe you should jump in. You might unlock a bonus stage.
Do you have the mind of a child?
Dante is so funny. Negative time. You picked up a timey that has a negative effect. Timies can multiply or force you to use them. If you pick up one, be careful. Okay, yeah, but I want to use this
A
portal.
mysterious warp space suddenly appeared.
Throw a pebble, put your hand in. Oh, dang, it's going to take a lot more time. Let's go ahead and do the pebble, and then... Oh.
It appears to be connected to that place.
That sound makes it hard to believe it was a pebble.
A portal.
Okay, so we had some negative time from that, but I did that first because A, it told me what that did, and then B, it got rid of that negative timey, so now I can
Here?
go ahead and do something else.
My hand.
Yeah, you can do it.
I suppose if I must.
I did notice that like you get certain timies from doing certain actions. I'm wondering if you have to do what would be like maybe not the best choice, but you'd get a timey if you made like maybe like a less best choice. Might be kind of worth doing.
I've seen a boss character like this before.
Okay, well we got rid of the obstacle, so she can run further now.
Are those boxes in the way too?
We do not have time to move each one.
Yeah, no, we
If
need to
only
find
could
something.
use that crane.
Yeah, if we could use the crane, that would help. Alright, we did the first one. I don't think I wasted too much time. I feel like I did okay. Now I got this timey. There's all these warehouse doors I see that we can do. There's concrete fragments over there. I'm not sure how relevant that would be.
A warehouse door.
Do I want to listen or knock? I don't want to listen in and see what's going on.
I hear the sound of dripping liquid. Occasionally, a spraying or squirting sound.
Nice.
By liquid, do you mean blood?
Unknown, but it is unnerving.
5 minutes left, Date.
Okay, I've already used them. I'm wondering about these concrete fragments back here. I kind of want to investigate this. This seems kind of strange to me.
Pieces of concrete.
Let's kick them.
Ah!
Wow, that did nothing.
Are you okay?
I want to go home.
You're literally an AI. You can't feel
It's
it.
okay. Don't push yourself. Just give it another shot, okay? You can do it.
Wow, Dante being surprisingly helpful.
Stop it! You trying to be nice makes me want to cry. Pieces of concrete.
I just want to know what's going on
It is
with
the same
these.
material that makes up the ground. Though I am unsure why it fell from the sky earlier.
So things that go through that portal come out supersized. Got it.
Okay, I feel like that's kind of relevant. I just need to find out in what sense it's relevant. Okay, so we have this event over here. I need to figure out... I'm gonna go to this one because it seems like it's a portal of some kind.
A door to the warehouse. I cannot see inside.
Let's just go ahead and go in. I feel like that's the only place I see that I can go forward. I wonder if we're gonna go through that thing and get supersized.
Hmm? That door should have led to the warehouse, but...
Okay, so it took me on the other side. Perfect. What's going on with this door here?
A warehouse door.
I always get the option to knock. Why would I want to knock?
Is anyone there? No response.
Even if there was someone there, they might not answer.
Yeah. I think that was really...
4 minutes.
Oh, control panel A. That's what I need right here. I didn't see that before.
Is this some kind of control panel?
Investigate, raise lever, input fighting game combo under 20 seconds. Alright. We do that one. We do
The
that
one
one.
that is difficult for humans to input?
Yeah, the GH raging combo.
Fine, just be quiet. No, wait. Inputting that sequence of commands with the lever shaped like this,
I think you can do it.
I'll try.
What are we even doing? Let's go? Was that actually it? That worked? Oh, I love this game. We did it, boys.
Moved.
Ring out!
That's a KO.
Hell yeah. We did it, boys. Oh, well, she's gonna freaking die again.
If only she could fit through that gap.
I don't know. I think we're making good progress right now. We got 2 unlocked. I don't even think we're at the 4-minute mark yet, so. Alright, let's go ahead and investigate what we're doing here. So let's see. Where is she at? Is she over yonder? Or did she make it through here? Do we need to go back through? Is that kind of what we're looking at?
A warehouse?
Let's see. I think we need to go back through this one. Is that kind of what we need to do?
Door.
All right, let's go ahead and do that. Delivery. Shut up. Use the box near the crane. Okay, I think we need to use the crane for something.
A crane.
Ooh, those are very negative effects. I don't really like any of these effects, honestly. I don't
How
want the negative.
about this?
Alright, let's do the stone.
Huh?
I thought we were gonna throw something with the
I hit it,
crane.
but nothing happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a negative timey. I don't really want that. There's that door up there. Can I do something with that door?
3 minutes, Dante.
Oh, dang, I'm
A
already at 3
warehouse
minutes.
door.
I guess I'll listen in real quick.
I hear deep, excited breathing.
Don't tell me. Is it a panty snatcher?
Why would you think that? Okay, well that didn't help me. I probably need to see what's going on with this box first.
A wooden box hanging from a crane.
Do I want to punch it or push it? Let's push it, I guess. That sounds like the more sensible thing to do.
No use. It is either stuck to the ground, or its cargo is extraordinarily heavy.
Or you're just weak.
Or your instructions are bad.
Or you're just lazy.
Or your breath smells like garbage.
This is what we're using all of our time in the Somnium. Just arguing. Okay, well I got some pretty negative stuff from that, so that's really bad.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
I don't know if I'm gonna beat this one because I'm struggling to figure out what to do. Okay, it looks like I need to go for this door.
A warehouse door.
Gosh dang! That's gonna use up all my time. Well, there's probably no way to get extra
What's
time in the
this?
Somnium, so.
Something came out.
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles during the Heian era.
Nobody needs to hear your superfluous narration.
Well, I'm definitely not beating this one, I can tell you that. I didn't even see this door this whole time. Hey, she got made smaller. Sweet. Well, dang, if I had like another minute, I probably could do this. I just don't.
Is the box hanging from the crane in the way now?
Was there something under the wooden box?
Let's just go back and lift it up for now.
Yeah, I would love to do that, but there was so much negative stuff for it. So I got a checkpoint. Does that mean I can reload from this checkpoint? Yeah, freaking 90-second penalty, my ass. Yeah, I don't really have enough time to do anything. F2 is to retry. Okay, so if I went back to the third one, I would have that. Let's return to that checkpoint. I'm still kind of learning this. Oh, what the heck is going on here? Okay, perfect. We can go back to this. And then I think we go back through there. We go to that one door. Let's do that, and hopefully I can,
A warehouse door.
hopefully I can do this a lot quicker.
Delivery!
Now that I kind of know what I'm doing. Also, I didn't know I could do checkpoints like that. Can I do that anytime? Yeah, I can press F2 to redo it anytime. Perfect. Okay, so let's go back over here. Let's do what I just did and then move the crane. Because it seemed like if I moved the crane too early,
A warehouse door.
I get a big penalty for that. Oh, dang, I should have made this 10 seconds. Frick. I really need to save as much time as possible.
What's this?
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be...
No.
Okay, we're gonna skip over the dialogue. I already know. Nothing about edible seaweed. Not a huge seaweed guy. I'll eat it in like spam musubi, but that's about it. Or just musubi in general, I should say. I like other kinds of musubi. I just most commonly have spam musubi. Alright, let's speed this up, guys. I don't want to see her die again.
Is the box hanging from the... Let's just...
Okay, so we need to go ahead and lift that up. I think now that I've gone back, we should have enough time to do everything. There we go. Now I've gotten this checkpoint where I have made better time. Okay, now we go over to the crane.
3 minutes, Date.
A crane.
I can tackle it. Let's try tackling it? I don't know.
There is no point doing this by force if we are going to move it.
Okay, so I just need to ride it. I'm gonna have to unfortunately take the L here. Let's just go ahead and make it 10
Not
seconds.
that I am
I'm
against
gonna have that
it,
penalty,
but-
which I don't like.
Can you not climb?
I don't see any place to get a hold.
Okay, so I got penalized. Doesn't look like I can get up from there. I don't know. Should I have gone through that portal?
What is this?
It looks like a premium channel before you pay for it.
Let's go ahead and peek inside. We'll get rid of that.
Oh, I got smaller.
If you got any smaller, you'd be as flat as a surfboard.
My guy. I mean, okay, so I need to peek into that first, I think.
This is a mysterious.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
So apparently I can only peek inside. Can
This
I go
is a
through it though? No, it's not letting me go through it. What am I supposed to do here? I need to do something with this crane. I need to move this box. I'm just not seeing how I accomplish that at the moment. Oh, can I not interact with this?
A wooden box.
I'm gonna try punching it.
It won't even.
Okay, so I literally have to move it with the crane, which I just don't have a way to do that with the crane though. I think I've used about all the options. Yeah, I can throw something. Alright, I'm gonna pause this. I'll come back when I find it. Okay, I think I kind of figured out. I think I have to go back through
A
this.
warehouse.
I go back through this and it's
Delivery!
done something different. Okay, so now I'm up here. So this door like kind of changed up on me. I didn't really realize that.
Is this some kind of control panel?
Investigate. Should I input the fighting combo again? I kind of want to. It worked last time. Let's go ahead and do that. I wonder if that's like an instant,
No, it won't.
Got it. Well, that wasn't it.
Apparently that did not work this time.
It's a control.
So we can raise the lever or lower the lever. I kind of want to raise it because I feel like
Understand.
I feel like we need to raise this. Okay, perfect. That worked.
Is there something underneath it?
Yeah, that was hinted at before. Okay, that apparently got her through. Okay, that's good. I want to know, is So our mystery killer? Let's go, baby! We kicked him. Okay, we need to ask her some questions, though.
It appears Iris was saved. Barely.
Does appear that way.
That shadow must be...
Okay, well that took me a little bit longer than I'd like, but I kind of had to use some better logic there. Nice. Got through that. Took me more time than I'd like, but... I don't know, it's just very confusing because the logic in Somnium is way different. It's not like there's like an obvious choice sometimes. And it throws me off. Okay, let's use this newfound information.
Iris was in the Somnium earlier.
Yes, we saw.
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death. And Date and Aiba.
Who is that figure?
Probably So himself.
True, he could imagine himself in his Somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
Hey, we're gonna ask the questions here. You can sit tight, okay? Let's see. Let's talk to the boss real quick. Ask about the,
I
ask her
saw it
about
on the
Somnium.
monitor. Aiba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Aiba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date. But that was just a dream. It's not real.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Let's not dwell on this
Saving
much.
her in Somnium won't save her now. I'm sorry. No, nothing yet. They arrived a while ago, but that warehouse is owned by Justinforsure.
I know. Aiba, can you check to see if it's the Okiura we know?
Searching.
Are you kidding me? You know that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court. Besides, we don't even know for sure if that figure was so.
Yeah, that's the thing. We really don't
You said
know.
it was.
I said that it's probably him.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Excuse me.
circumstantial yet.
I'm right here. I can hear everything you're saying.
I like how she looks at him and then just looks back like, okay, whatever. Let's ask Peter what's going on. Eco algorithm.
Imagine the human brain as being made up of two elements: memory and algorithmic structure. The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness.
Okay.
In short, it is your ego algorithm. What you call your mind. Recognition, cognition, consciousness. All of these processes are incomprehensible without the ego algorithm. However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain.
I wonder how far away we are as a civilization from being able to do something like that. I feel like Steins Gate Zero was a good visual novel that kind of touched on it, about how you could kind of replicate the data from that. It's very interesting to think about that, though, like the human brain being something we could essentially translate into ones and zeros eventually, right? Like we could transform it into some kind of code.
And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it. It's far too complicated. But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven. The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the sinker's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible.
That's pretty interesting. I like that they don't fully understand it either, but they're making use of it. Very similar to Steins Gate as well in that sense. I feel like they used a lot of stuff that they didn't really know what they were doing. So I like stuff like that. About the mysterious figure we
The
saw.
subject of the sync remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium, but they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear, after all, even the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the syncer experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves, like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician, but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself. He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power.
I don't know. I was thinking just from the perspective of if he was the killer, he would have saw it from his first-person view, right? He wouldn't really be thinking about a third person. He wouldn't be thinking on the surroundings around him. He was probably just focused on the kill, if it really was him. That's kind of how I was looking at it.
I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share.
Interesting.
he may not have a rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous...
It could be so.
Indeed.
Yeah, I think that, like we said, there's a high likelihood of that, but that doesn't necessarily scream true.
During a sync, the sinker's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's somnium. They enter the subconscious mind, or more accurately, sink into it. At this time, the sinker's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The sinker's memories are the whites, which remain in the shell. The sinker, or rather the sinker as their pure ego, experiences the subject's somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain. Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk.
Yeah, it'd be pretty hard to, like, perfectly separate
This is just like that.
them. Okay, now we need to investigate, so... We need to actually get something out of this experience. We got a possibility that he was the killer, and we already kind of suspected him, right? I mean, that doesn't really push us too much forward.
I didn't. Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
Wow, that's really throwing a wrench in our case.
It is impossible to determine now. He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No. He still must have. He was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
No, because she had that white cloth draped over her. So no, that... But how would he have such a vivid, like, imagination when it comes to what we just experienced in the Somnium? Like, how do we explain that? I mean, that's not really something he can tell us, but...
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Yeah, we can't really use that against him.
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
What were you doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a crazy solid alibi either. No, we're stuck in a really bad spot. We don't have a lot
The
on him.
investigation team is calling.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. Is now a good time?
Sure, what is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one at Ariake? Warehouse District?
Yes, that's right.
Huh.
Why? What happened?
It's, not here.
What's not there?
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
Well, frick, that throws a huge wrench in our case. Now we don't even have a body. Did we not stay at the crime scene until we figured this out? Dang, we screwed
up.
up.
What do you mean there's no body?
We looked everywhere, but nothing.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I saw it. I know I saw it. I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
This is where the case gets interesting. If you think back to it, Aiba was asleep, so we had no recording of the body. There's no telling that we even saw a body in the first place. This could have all been our imagination.
Then perhaps someone moved the body between the time we left and CSI arrived.
No, there's another possibility.
There is?
There's something fishy going on here. Oh boy. Yeah, we did not plan this too well. Alright, she's alive, I knew it. I was like, oh.
Date?
I'm like, did we imagine this whole thing?
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell?
I'm like, this isn't adding up.
You see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
The world changed.
Are we seeing things? Is that what we saw? We saw a body, we were seeing things here? Okay. Yeah, I think we're seeing some stuff. Maybe our Somnium is leaking into reality? Is that kind of where we're gonna go with this? Like, there's something going on here. Something crazy.
Aiba and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday.
So you're saying you think you changed the world? Is that how this is gonna go? The Somnium is going to change reality?
She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
That's what I'm wondering. I mean, that's pretty out there, though.
Impossible.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
Okay, we need to do some investigation
Stranger things
here.
have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
Boss's knack for change is one of her good qualities. Not having beliefs is what she believes in. That's how she established herself as a major player in the police department, because she believed in what she wanted to. I don't know, though. Like, I'm really lost. Is that really what happened? We changed reality?
Date and Aiba saved Iris and Somnium, and that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not impossible.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date.
I was just about to say, I think what's really going on here is that our boss believes in us so much that she doesn't think we're making any of this up. She says, hey, that's what you saw, that's what you saw.
I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss.
Wow, okay.
Congressman Sejima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B.
Yeah.
So Sejima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night, but he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing.
Yeah, why would he have
Exhibit
been
C.
there?
So was in Iris's Somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories, yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
Yep. Don't ask about the fishery. We still haven't
I
found
have
out
done
what's
some
going on
research.
with.
As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Okay. so
Another
we need
connection to
know.
Renju.
Renju is all over this case. Everywhere we go.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Still weird that it's kind of shares his name.
The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
Yeah, I don't think it's a coincidence either. I mean, just because he's not directly related to it doesn't mean he doesn't have connections there.
It certainly is suspicious.
Yeah, I think we'll keep that in mind. Maybe ask a few more questions about
I would
it.
suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
Okay, that's something we can do.
It is absurd. Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous.
I don't know. Maybe we're assuming that the Somnium is just a dream and that we're just in somebody's mind. Maybe there's more to it than that.
Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality? If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But that's what we're asking. Does things that happen in the dream, can they affect reality?
But at the warehouse,
Like, obviously, dreams don't affect reality, but maybe they do in this game.
You must have been hallucinating. Within Mizuki's Somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state.
I don't know though, because here, let me throw this at you guys. With Iris's mom, so she came over and and we had that kind of that image in our Somnium of her dying, or what it, appeared like she got hurt or was dying, and then that was from an attack that ended up hurting her arm. It matched up pretty well. How is our Somnium? How are we getting dreams of stuff that happened that we haven't been there to experience?
Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris?
I don't know. It's just, there's a lot going on here.
Her cell phone is on.
Like I said, this game, every time I think I'm getting further, I just get... Every time I think I'm getting closer, I get further. Let's say that.
I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscape building.
Okay.
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju.
Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Boom Park's merry-go-round right away.
There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message. In any case, the motive is still unknown.
He's definitely connected. I'm just trying to understand in what way. Because, yeah, they just kind of mentioned 3 different things.
We need
that
to talk to
could be possible.
Renju.
Renju, where did you go?
I'm wondering if he got involved in some stuff he shouldn't, and they like kind of threatened his wife and kind of set this whole thing up. I'm not sure though. There's a lot of things that could be going on.
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is possible she may have something for you by now.
I asked Momo for information too, but I had to promise him a meeting with Iris. Mama can wait for now.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well.
Or Moma, excuse me.
She was Renju's classmate, right? Aiba told me about her. I sent him home yesterday.
You released him?
What was I supposed to do?
Yeah, we didn't have anything solid on him.
We can't hold him without solid proof.
Everything like just flip-flopped.
What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
Yeah, we got a lot of
There are
stuff to
4
do
people
here.
I should talk to. So Sejima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
Yeah, I think this is a good time to start exploring some of those options. I am going to save that for next episode, though. I think we kind of focused on that. We got through the Somnium. I want to take next episode and just go through each one of those places and do some exploration there. I think that'll be our definite bet right there. So sorry, not like the most exciting episode. It was mostly me just trying to figure out a Somnium. But anyways, guys, I hope this will be okay for this episode, and I'm going to be doing quite a lot in the next one. So we're going to go ahead and save that for next time. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.